You can write a check, you can put cash in. Some people even put gambling chips in the offering plate. I'm not kidding. Because it's really giving not only to his church, it's giving to the Lord. So Dr. Lynn, would you be a scripture on your heart, whatever's in your heart, because you're my mentor. Do whatever you want.
The Lord shared with me the word stewardship. You know, Paul the Apostle thought very highly of stewardship of his calling and ministry. Let's pray. Let's believe, God, that our vision will even expand and extend and do more effectively than ever before. Father, in Jesus' name, I thank you for the privilege of being part of this great work right here at ICLV.
And the buckets are going to go around the aisles. Go ahead and give as the Lord leads your heart.
What it do? It's -1 outside the dirt. Keeping this hair on my head and my face. Well, for now, it gotta come off later. But I might keep my hair a little bit longer this time. it is cold in the mofo. Which I know we gotta move and shake. We're gonna talk about Ortiz and Ennis not being next. Oscar de la Hoya, you know, and Dana White. Dana White had his car last night. I did not catch it. Doing other shit, but you know, I'm gonna play somebody's breakdown of what they said. And then we're gonna end off with Chisora and Wilder. Just a little 2-5, no more probably than 10 minutes talk of that. Hey, but you did have. Nah, I ain't even gonna speak on that, man. But we're not even gonna speak on that. But yeah, you know, you pretty much heard from Bozy, you heard from Robert Garcia. I'll play the audio in a second. And you pretty much heard that pretty much heard from them that that the fight ain't gonna happen. The fight ain't gonna happen. And you know, for the most part, it's something that we already knew. It's something that we already knew. You know, and they wonder why, you know, it's hard for them to financially find somebody to back boxing. They wonder why it's hard. Because as simple as this was, to make, and it also tied to the fact that you know, it also tied to the fact that I'm trying to pull something up real quick. To the fact that Golden Boy was going to get an extension on the TV deal, and they still didn't do it. So you have people in my comment section pretty much saying that you know, oh, Oscar can go to Netflix and Oscar can do this, and Oscar ain't going to no Netflix. Don't want nothing to do with Oscar de la Hoya. He has nothing left. And I'm surprised that the zone has kept him around this long. And they kept Eddie along because of the European ties, relationships, and all that type of stuff. You know, Eddie was the first one to really, you know, go into you know, Saudi Arabia and all that stuff. So Eddie got a good relationship with them. And obviously Eddie got more talent. You know, talent for talent. Oscar don't have no talent. All them niggas over there garbage. They all garbage. And I'm just keeping it a bean. And I'm keeping it 100. All them over there is garbage. But they say, oh yeah, it's not gonna happen. It can happen next. And I read something that I read something that Eddie Hearn said something is that, you know, at one point, you know, he said that Turkey is not, he's not sponsoring, not putting the money up this time, and the money is coming from somewhere else or something he was saying, all right? And I found what I was looking for. So, I mean, at the end of the day, dog, this is the death of boxing. See, you notice one thing that they ain't hang their hat on is saying that we want to fight for the belts. They ain't say nothing like that. They ain't say they want to fight for the belts because they know it just really sounds like some whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like 1 minute they say the belts matter, then they say the belts don't matter. They say all these different things. And I've got a video coming about that. And I'm gonna touch about the belt situation. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the belt situation. There was an article that I seen nobody cover about some of the reforms that's coming to the Muhammad Ali Act. I'm gonna spit on that briefly, but I got a whole video coming about that at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it tomorrow, Monday, whatever situation it is, but it's a lot of stuff that nobody it was sitting on boxing scene for a few days and nobody talked about it. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, you could tell neither one of these guys really wanted to make this fight. One of the worst things that happened in boxing was Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, where they made everybody wait for a fight. So everybody think they fight is, oh, we got to marinate it, we got to build it, and then the fight doesn't even end up being as big. The fight don't even end up being about shit. Both these guys don't want to fight each other. Somebody said something in my comment section and said that Ennis is sending Oscar De La Hoya a thank you letter. Not to make this fight. They didn't want to, I don't care if he signed or not. He ain't really pressed like he really want this fight, but hold on.
I see what's going on though down the line though. You know what I mean? A lot of times they probably want to fight somebody else and all that stuff. So you know what I mean? Whatever happens though. You know what I mean? Whatever's happened. I like that. That's a good fight.
It'll happen next. You think it'll happen next or
next? Look, everybody knows what's going on with Virgil and
Oscar.
So I'm pretty sure Eddie is already looking at putting boots on a day sometime in March because
we're not waiting.
Exactly.
You're not gonna wait.
So maybe that's what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
But the fight will happen.
I know it's going to happen.
It'll happen this year.
I know it's going to happen.
Right?
Yeah, I know it's going to happen.
Of course.
Yeah.
One of the greatest trainers around. You know what I mean? You know, I've been watching all the work. You know?
Those are great challenges too. Going against somebody, a great trainer like you too, it's also great challenges for everybody.
Well, the one thing I asked Bozy about it too, but the one thing I love about the matchup, you could watch it on the outside like we do, and say Virgil with the more textbook hands up, and he has speed and power too. That he's the more fundamentally sound fighter, but his son is the more creative and versatile fighter. What do you think?
And like I was telling you, Boots can do everything. Boots don't have to fight inside. Boots can make it exciting. That's why it's going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah, it'll be an
because Boots can fight from inside too. Boots can take a punch, and he also can box.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Woods versus Virgil and Morataya versus him.
Yeah.
12 round fights.
So he said, Robert said it's going to be 12 rounds. My thing is this. I ain't saying this about Bozy, because Bozy do be on code. So I ain't saying this. Bozy is a brother that be on code. But y'all notice how nice they be, how nice niggas in boxing be to the Hispanics and the non-blacks. But then when it comes to another brother, you a bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, you a ducking ass nigga. It's nigga, you hoe ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you did. Do this sound like two teams that's really ready to fight right here, right now? Does this sound like two teams that's really ready to get bumped? It should be animosity going here, right? We know that Virgil and Golden Boy beefing to find a loophole, a way out of this fight. I'm just telling y'all, watch the behavior of black people within boxing. It is a direct reflection of the black community, the inner city black community. It's a direct reflection. They have all this ill. They have, check this out about the black community. They have more ill will for the color, the woman, the color of the woman that's on your arm, because you know they don't have no ill will for when a black chick with a non-black motherfucker. Look at the election. That bitch ain't black though, but they have more ill will for you than the people selling crack, the people robbing their homes, the people that's curating baby mama-ism. They have more, the people that's on EBT, the people that don't want to do better, get up and work. They got more ill will to what's on the nigga arm than the degeneracy of the community. Same thing in boxing. When they going up against a brother, that's not cap. That's not cap. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know which part you want to say was cap, but that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You want to call it cap? That's your opinion, but that's a fucking fact. Now, I'm talking about productive black people. Talking about niggas in the hood. The crackhead is more respected than somebody that date out. And people need to face the cold hearted truth about this shit. In boxing, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. These niggas got so much ill will for their brother. And their brother, the guy that's them, they ain't even in the same weight class. Look at Wilder. Why did you I didn't pigeonhole all black people. I did not pigeonhole. If you listen, once again, you're not listening. You're being emotional. I pointed out a select group of black people, but you don't listen. Once again, you don't listen. I pointed out a community of black people. I didn't say all the black people. But when you look at boxing, they have all this ill will towards Deontay Wilder. All these niggas was hating on Wilder. When Wilder lost to Fury the second time, they celebrated. I'll never forget that. That's when I really started looking at the black boxing community. They celebrated when he lost. They literally was relieved that he lost. And I ain't saying he the best person, you know what I'm saying, as far as character. I ain't saying he the worst. I don't know his character. I'm pretty sure I just heard good things about the guy for the most part. Not saying he the best character guy, but when Anthony Joshua lost to a fat Andy Ruiz, it was stay up, Kane. They was words of encouragement for Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? When that wasn't even an example that I was trying to really use, right? But damn, it was another. I mean, who else lost? With Canelo, oh, that's my favorite fighter. I love Canelo, and they go over the fact that he popped high. The kid Austin said, I cried when Crawford beat Canelo. I cried when he beat Canelo. Come on, man. If it's select, that's not. Did I fucking say all? Did I say all? Or if you talking about within the boxing community? In the boxing community, that's a fucking fact. In the boxing community, that's a fucking fact. Niggas ain't start going ham on Tyson Fury. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. Niggas ain't start going ham on Tyson Fury until the brother who bitch snaked him out of all his fucking money pointed out about the glove. Yeah, that's why you don't see that nigga like that no more. He was something. The black woman was God and shit. He put that hoe through nursing school, and that hoe stumped on that nigga when she got out of nurse. Stumped on this dumb ass. That's when niggas start. When he brought up the shit about the glove, that's when y'all niggas start going in on Tyson Fury. If you check my track record, I said Wilder shouldn't fight a drug cheat. There's a couple real niggas in boxing that's gonna speak on that. Let's keep it real. It's a couple real brothers that's gonna speak on that. But that's you. And we don't even know if you black. You could just be a troll. We don't know you. But we just speaking facts. We speaking the facts. So, but in reality, they don't keep that same work. They all being nice and cordial with Virgil. Man, Virgil Ortiz and them, all they simply doing, bro. All they simply doing is they playing a role. They got this fake beef to get out the fight. And my thing is this, Virgil Ortiz is not nothing to value. And maybe the Golden Boy, he's very valuable. Block his ass then. If you feel you're a troll, block his ass. I'm pretty sure you can block him. Yeah, somebody get him the fuck up out of here. Pack him up. It's probably a Brad. Pack Brad up. Pack him up. Block his ass. No time him out. Block him. Block Hogan his ass. I'm gonna give y'all. If y'all want to block him, block him. If y'all want to keep him around, I ain't really tripping. Block him, block him. I'm not gonna do it, but if y'all want to block him, block Hogan his ass. My Nicki Minaj voice. But like I said before, when you come to these situations like this, bro, he giving him an out. Boots should be on this. Boots should be talking all this shit. Boots should be talking this shit. Boots should be doing interviews. Boots should be at the fight this weekend, really talking about how this whole ass nigga don't want it. Because he don't really want it. They don't want to fight. They want to marry. Like I said, I have no interest in this fight if it don't happen now. I have no interest in it. These Mexicans went as far as to start a fake beef, to start a lawsuit, just to get out of this fight. Man, I don't have no respect for Virgil Ortiz. I don't respect him as a fighter. I don't respect him as a man. I don't respect him at all. I don't want to hear shit else from this whole ass nigga. I don't want to see him fight no more. They literally started an inner beef, a fake beef between Virgil Ortiz and his team and Golden Boy, just to get out this fight, man. That's what that tell me. And then I lost some respect. I really don't respect Boots. I respect Boots as a fighter, but that shit he did with Canelo, really, I don't really fuck with a dog like that when he did that whole ass shit. And then it came out, the Mexicans was like, yeah, he begged Canelo to fight. I'm like, man, ain't no way. And it came out, he offered his service to Canelo. That's what I'm like, okay, cool. But the night he stepped to Virgil Ortiz, them very same fans who was praising him for helping to get Canelo ready, a lot of these black fans were saying that, Errol Spence for the rematch for Crawford need to get Jerron Boots. And it's what happened to Canelo Alvarez. Got clapped. He got clapped like Cherokee the ass cheeks on an adult film. He got clapped. Both these dudes, bro, they don't deserve your dollar. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your energy, bro. These niggas both playing a role. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. Because one thing about it, if Virgil Ortiz really wanted to fight, he wouldn't be let Rick Merrigan do all the talking. His father always got something to say. I don't give a fuck. Niggas like, oh, they nice guys. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You could be five guys with fries, my boy. They could be nice guys. But right now, they cowards. They cowards, bro. They doing a fake beef. And then if you really trying to make the fight happen, you out there going to the public, letting the public know what's going on. He don't want to fight, bro. Robert Garcia know that. He don't want to squabble. Robert Garcia, they don't even got no black sparring partners in Oxnard. That's another problem. I know somebody that said they tried to get a black media member to spar one of the fighters to get them ready because they can't get no black fighters to really come out there and spar. I guess that's the issue. He was like, basically, they just, they wanted to beat up on a black person because I know niggas really going out to Oxnard unless the money's super good. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a thou wow. I like this comment too. He said, you know how much of a hater you have to be to spend, learn how to honestly, bro, learn how to fucking write. Learn how to write. Look what you read. I shouldn't even read it. Spend. I'm about how much of a fighter you got to do to spend. Learn how to write, nigga. What the fuck y'all doing in Philly, man? Know you from Philly. Vegan cheesesteak eating motherfucker. You probably eat fucking. You probably probably suck on them niggas cheesesteaks with them backdoor ass niggas, ain't you, man? He said this makes it seem like Boots he don't want to fight. I don't believe he want to fight. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. He ain't out there pressing the action. He ain't out here saying, bro, hurry the fuck up. He ain't saying nothing. He quiet. Like, he probably writing a thank you letter on some Alicia Myers. I want to thank you, Oscar De La Hoya, for letting Virgil dug me. One of these Boots fans came to my comments and told me, yeah, he should fight Tim Tszyu next. Man. Tim Tszyu probably be fighting the big fish, Errol Spence. I want to see these niggas fight, bro. These niggas ain't fighting Fondora. Let's go through the list. I don't want to see these niggas fight, bro. I'm just keeping it a beat. These niggas ain't even that good to be ducking. These niggas not even superior. That's probably the problem. They know they ain't good. They know they ain't good. They know they not good. That's the problem. That's the problem in boxing. They know they not good. Nigga Boots supposed to be pressing the ass. He supposed to be putting boot to ass verbally. He supposed to really be touching this nigga's pride for him to come out and be like, you know what, fuck it, I take the $3 million. You know, you supposed to be challenging his integrity as a man. But you know what? Neither one, you know, I ain't gonna say Boots don't, but Virgil Ortiz ain't got no heart. He the 10 man. He ain't got no heart, bro. Nigga been a pro going on 10. He been a pro going on 10 years. He been a pro going on 10 years. These nigga Boots, Boots, man. He supposed to be pressing this nigga, man. He ain't doing his job neither. Well, he signed how you sign a contract, real talk. How a nigga sign a contract and somebody want more money? That means you got to amend that contract, shred that contract up, and do another contract. Tell me I'm lying. How do you sign a contract when only one side agreed to it? How do you sign a contract and he didn't agree to the split? Like, come on, man. Read between the lines, bro. All this is to boost each other profile without fight. Man, these niggas fight. Don't spend a dime on it, bro. All this to make a sub fight, man. Neither one of these dudes may be not going to the Hall of Fame. We don't know. This is what happens when you overpay fighters, man. All these niggas go broke. Oh, boxing, these niggas go getting that little funky ass $200 a fight. I hope they just I hope the zone pack up and leave boxing. I hope Turkey pack. These niggas need to be on the blade. These niggas need to be on a fucking Greyhound bus going to city to go fight. They need to get back to fighting 10, 15 times a year like Sugar Ray Leonard and shit. We need to get back to that. These niggas making way too much money, bro. To not give us to not do nothing. We need to get back to these niggas fight 10, 20 times a year, bro. Catching the Greyhound flight, catching catching them niggas need to be on Spirit flying to their fights. Niggas need to be up under the cabin. They need to be where they put the dogs at, where the luggage and shit be at. These niggas, they need to straight up make boxing go back to an all glory and nuts fucking sport. That's how I feel like it need to be. These niggas are spoiled, bro. You got, Virgil, what is they said is minimum 2 million, ain't never touched a belt. Really, Boots, he been a world champion, but come on, man, he the first lineal email champion. He the first unified email champion. He really don't deserve to be making no $3 million a fight, man. These niggas need to be making couple $100, bro. These niggas need to be making a couple $100. Niggas ain't no $1 million fighters, $1 million babies, $1 million crack baby. Come on, man. Let's keep it a bean, bro. Man, I did a film study on Shakun and T.O. Man, I damn near wanted to gouge my fucking eyes out. That shit was horrible. That shit was terrible. Real talk. Dog, if you go on Patreon to watch that video, I pretty much complained through that whole damn video. Both them niggas ass. Both them niggas ass. I was watching that film, man. Shakur so fucking. Hey, this bitch ass nigga be throwing punches and then he throw punches. Dude be throwing punches, and then he be like he try to go right back on defense before the punch land. This nigga trash, bro. Shakur, distance wise and defensive wise, D&D, you know, he nice. But when it comes to offense, bro, this nigga threw a punch and was running before the punch. He turned the punch over and it landed. I promise to God, bro. And T.O. is only good when somebody is coming forward throwing punches. T.O. don't got no jab. T.O. is, man, he sucked too, bro. T.O. don't got no jab. He only look athletic against like Hispanics. Dog, Shakur is so fucking like Shakur. If they got him on a video game, his offense should be 0. This nigga hurt Valdez with a body shot. I want to say it was with a straight left. This nigga still was being defensive instead of getting him up out of there. This nigga, I knew I didn't really fuck with Dog. I'm gonna keep it real. I knew I ain't fuck with him. I knew he was a coon, bro, a raccoon. He was Anton Daniels or Futon Daniels. I knew he was that type of nigga when he was dating that Hispanic boxing hoe, and her family didn't approve of it. Joe, and he said I went to the gym to get their respect. Like, nigga, what? Then you fought her brother Joey Gonzalez, and instead of trying to inflict pain and hurt him, you spared the nigga. You spared the Hispanic, and then the bitch left you. Like, what? What? I'm like, all that greasy shit you was talking, bro. Then he fought the cop, and the cop hit him with one good shot. And that nigga fought like a bitch the whole fight. Like, tell me I'm lying, bro. Then he fought Edwin De Los Santos and did the same thing. Talking about I'm better than Ali. Nigga, you got cracked by a Namibian cop one time, and nigga, you turned into a fucking Run DMC with a Kango and a U-Haul box and starts, you know, running around and b-boying and shit. Party people, get off. Boom. Doom, doom. Hey, man, I watched that film study. Shakur Stevenson is just dog. He put the B-I-T-C-H, U-N-I-T-Y, who you calling up? Nigga, Queen Latifah. That nigga ain't even Prince Latifah, man, nigga, Prince Latifah of Jersey. This nigga didn't even know who the fuck Marvin Hagler was. Like, this nigga's Princess. That nigga's Princess Latifah of Jersey. That's what we call that nigga now, man. He graduated from Shakur and the Princess of Newark, nigga. This nigga Princess Latifah of Newark. This nigga probably in Walgreens or Walmart right now getting a fucking tampon. Can't stand that nigga. Man, that made me hate him even more watching that film. I feel like I wasted. How long was that video? I feel like I wasted 20 minutes of my damn life. Nigga ass. Nigga so ass, bro. I swear to God, that nigga trash. Defensively and distance-wise, he not. This nigga was I seen him do it several times. This nigga threw punch. He was running before the punch even completed. Bro, nigga is a bitch, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Nigga's trash. I promise you, dog. And I stand on it, dog. Any dude who can stick to their jab and throw a good double jab or a good consistent jab and throw it straight down the middle and then work off that, you will beat him. He get caught with straight punches all the time, bro. All the time, his head gets snapped back with straight punches. Once you get the straight punches going, you bring that guard down, bro, you're going to be able to go. That's why he don't want to fight niggas for real other than Tank. Because Tank little ass don't really throw like, Tank like to throw hooks. He ain't gonna want it. Like, that's why he ain't mind fighting Schofield and shit, because Schofield just throw hooks. But if you somebody that use a jab, man, you pack him up. I promise you. If you somebody that stick to a consistent jab, you somebody like Thomas Hearns. See, these niggas don't throw jabs today. If you throw a consistent jab at a strong jab, if you throw a jab like Gennady Golovkin really used to throw, a pistol-like jab or that power jab and stick that two behind him and then work the hooks up and down, bro, you can knock him out, bro. To beat Shakur Stevenson, you got to have a really good jab, really good straight punches, and then once you do them straight punches, dog, you gonna clip this nigga, man. But guess what? Shout out to my Memphis brother. He used to be from Detroit, but my Memphis brother, Benjamin Folk, man, I don't know why the fuck you moved to Memphis, nigga. That shit bad down there. But I guess the weather is better than this shit up here. Heard y'all down there robbed Gucci Man and shit, man. Yeah. You know, Gucci Man reformed and shit. Y'all ain't get the Gucci that that ride lawnmower man on the lawnmower man. Y'all ain't get that Gucci. He said that's the first song he ever recorded. He said it was a true story about hitting the lick. If you ain't never heard Lawnmower Man, go listen to it. I'm the lawnmower man and your ass is grass. Okay, let's switch over, man. I'm done cooking these niggas, man. Do these two princesses. Man, I swear these niggas, now I want to see boxing go completely broke. What did 42 Doug say? If I fall off, I ain't going broke like Jock. Yeah, I want these niggas to be broke. Damn, this fucked up, CJ, man. We supposed to be brothers. Can't stand these boxing niggas, man. This generation destroyed everything, bro. They destroyed sports. Then you got a nigga talking about he wearing I'm working for my headphones. He wearing a dress at the Super Bowl. Hey, dog, man. Y'all talking about getting a passport, nigga. We need to get permanent residency somewhere else. This is a sick Negroes, man. This is a sick Negro, man. I'm a weird dress. Like, what?
All right, Zuffa 1 is in the books. Let's talk the good and the bad of it. We'll start with the good. I thought the fights were solid. They weren't spectacular. It was a long night, which means good matchmaking, even fights. People are going to watch Zuffa for the fights. They're not going to watch for anything else. If the fights are good, fans will tune in. What was also good was the production. I thought it was a really crisp production. Graphics were nice. Production value was top-notch. What I didn't like is the Apex. I can't stand that type of atmosphere. I want a crowd. It reminded me of bubble boxing in 2020. Boxing needs a crowd. Another thing I can't stand is uniforms. They're wearing Zuffa trunks in there. Boxing is all about individuality. It's all about expressing yourselves. Let these guys express themselves. That's just the UFC way. It felt like I was watching a UFC version of boxing. And lastly, the broadcast. Max was just way too over the top when it came to the Zuffa messaging. I feel like we're getting hit over the head with why this is so great, why Zuffa is great, why Dana White is great. No, it's about boxing. Boxing is great because the boxers are great. They're not fighting their hearts out because it's Zuffa. They're fighting their hearts out because they're boxers and they have pride. All in all, solid night for Zuffa 1.
All right, I did a little digging. So basically, the Apex is, I think it's a training facility. So basically, it's kind of like a smaller crowd. Trying to get some good images here. It's kind of like a smaller crowd. I heard that Oscar said he didn't know who these fighters was. Well, you know who Callum Welsh is, and you know who Carlos Ocampo is. Some of the things that he said about it that I would agree with. The uniforms is trash, and he can't make it the UFC version of boxing. It still has to have its own. The template can be that, but it still have to have its own individuality. Okay, leave the Zuffa marketing for the. I think this kid right here, Mayweather. He was with Mayweather for a minute. I could be wrong. I think it should just really be about Zuffa on the walls, and it should be. See the Zuffa trunks. It should be about their individuality. Let them wear the trunks they want to wear. He got something to go. He can't make this the UFC version. Now the one belt thing is cool. I heard the production is always great. Why wouldn't the production be great at the Apex? They know every angle at the Apex. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this just seemed like it was rushed. They got another card in a few weeks. This seemed like it was rushed because they have the funding to book a bigger stadium. But I think the bigger fight cards, they have 12 to 15 bigger fight cards that's going to simultaneously stream on CBS and Paramount Plus. But in general, the production is really where it's key at. The UFC production, the only production that I know that I watch is better than this is TNT Sports Production. TNT Sports Production, especially if you watch the basketball that's going now or the hockey, it's right there with the UFC, if not a nudge above it. The UFC production, I mean, when they hit the puck, and you hear the microphones and the crowds and they hit the glass, the TNT production and UFC production is two of the best in sports. And sometimes I watch like soccer. I'll be watching soccer early in the morning or something like that. They come on sometimes. They production and it might be different because they outside, but the NFL production is not close to this. Prime, NBC, and maybe because most of those are streaming, but then you do got NBC on regular. Nobody production better than TNT, in my opinion. And then close second is UFC. So that doesn't surprise me. People gonna love the cameras. People gonna love the instant replays, the editing, the visuals, the sound. Their production is second to none in combat sports, right? But they gotta let them wear their own trunks. He gotta let them be themselves. And Max Kellerman, dude, if anybody killed their legacy, if anybody in sports you want to go back in the foxhole they came from, it's Max Kellerman. We want Max Kellerman gone. And I think a lot of people now agree with Stephen A. Smith about Max Kellerman. Let me say this, and people come at Stephen A. Smith about what he done for the black community. He got rid of Max Kellerman. You know what I'm saying? A small hat. He got rid of him and put brothers on. So at the end of the day, we always focusing on, what's the bad things people do. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A., and I'm going to say this, and I ain't the biggest fan of Stephen A., but Stephen A. put a lot of brothers and sisters in position to get some money. So ain't that the idea? Sometimes you got to creep your way in. Sometimes you got to coon your way in to make great things happen for people inside your community. It's a lot of them dudes on that show that wouldn't have got that opportunity if it wasn't for Stephen A. Smith. So let me say that first and foremost. We always want to focus on the negativity of what the brothers do. Man, he put a lot of people in great positions. But so basically you had Oscar De La Hoya, okay? He did Clap That Ass Thursday. And I'm about to just go ahead and play it for y'all.
Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. Time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday. Okay, so after all the talking TKO and Zuffa have done over the last year, the time has come for their huge debut. All these promises Dana made about how they were gonna reinvent the wheel and take over boxing, fix the sport and make their own rules and their own ring and their own belts, turned out to be all smoke and mirrors.
Then again, it's Dana White, who him and the truth never get along.
Zuffa finally announced their first card filled with names I've literally never heard of.
You gotta find out boxing's different. It's not like MMA where you can have these stars come out of nowhere.
And they're hosting it in the UFC's basement, which holds a few hundred people. And suddenly, in a total contradiction, they're allowing Jai Obatai to fight for all the other belts, to fulfill his dream of becoming undisputed, which is what every fighter wants. Look at me here, I have 16 belts.
I'm kind of a big deal.
And I wanted more. Remember Dana said he had no intentions of working with the 4 major sanctioning bodies. And now he's changing his mind?
Dana barely ever tells the truth.
And they're allowing Obatai to be co-promoted by someone else who knows their way around boxing.
Yeah, giveaway.
This makes them nothing more than just another promoter with a made-up doofus belt. I mean, look, they do have deep pockets to fund these glorified sparring sessions.
Friday night sissy fights.
But I'm 0% surprised that your league is nothing like you promised, Dana. This is how you do business and life. Nothing is ever real. And when anyone challenges you on the facts, you call them crazy and unhinged? Look, good luck, Dana, in your further attempt to control boxing and monopolize the sport. Remember, kids, you're never a hater if you only speak the facts. Hey.
All right, a couple things I want to point out here. This comment right here by this Diaz _JPE. Nothing about Virgil. Hand on head. I mean, there you have it. Nothing about Virgil because there's no update. They don't want the fight. I can tell you that. They don't want the fight. But But the other thing about this situation is Zuffa is an upstart. I mean, at one point you was started, you know what I'm saying? You was rolling, and then you went back to having your fighters fight on Facebook. At one point, your stock before the zone came and saved you, your fighters was fighting on Facebook. What are we talking about? So this is the beginning. We know this is probably not going to be the end result unless they end tomorrow. They're going to eventually move to bigger venues. They have 12 major dates that's going to simultaneously, 12 to 15 major cards is going to simultaneously stream on CBS. So we know those won't be at the Apex. You know, this is the beginning. Now, if Oscar De La Hoya actually read, you would already read that they're going to have an additional, I think maybe 10 fight cards, you know, depending on how many major fights. I think it's all like 24, 25 fights. They're eventually going to have like at least an additional another 10 or 12 different fights. That's going to be lower level fights to showcase their younger talent. Now, when they start doing these major cards, that's going to be on on CBS and Paramount Plus, they're going to have big main events, but the undercard is going to be like the Mayweather kid. I think he was with Mayweather. I know he was training at the gym. Their undercards are going to be really spotlighting younger talent. You might have a co-main event, a good co-main event and main event, but most of their cards is going to be spotlighting a young talent, right? That's their thing. But you're going to have 10 to 15, 13 major fight cards simultaneously streaming on Paramount CBS. That's going to be major fights. So what they doing on the zone, or they doing in Riyadh with Devin Haney and Norman, or they doing with Benavidez and Yard, or Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, they trying to do, which I don't know what's going on with that. Those are going to be the type of main events that's going to be on regular CBS and also streaming on Paramount Plus. De La Hoya knows that. And this is the same dude who tried to do what Dana White tried to do to MMA, and he failed. This is that guy. He tried to go to MMA and do what Dana White did, and he failed. So at the end of the day, instead of worrying about what Dana White do because he's sexually attracted to Dana White, I guarantee that's what it is. He's sexually attracted to Dana White. He want to put his fishnets on and bring him a bottle of champagne over to Dana White's crib, right? But instead of doing that, folks, what you got going on with Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Ennis, you don't have a TV deal. Zuffa has a deal with Paramount. UFC has a deal with Paramount. You know what I'm saying? He has a TV deal. Oscar De La Hoya doesn't. And, you know, he's in talks to sign Usyk. He's in talks he already signed Typo. I guess, you know, at the end of the day, they're going to let him pursue his dream because there ain't that many cruiserweight contenders. All right? So all he got to do is get one or two more big names. His stable bigger than yours. Ryan Garcia allegedly is leaving after this fight. Virgil Ortiz is nothing. He's nothing. So his stable is already almost better than your stable, and that's what's crazy about it. But then, you know, he's talking about, well, you know, ain't nothing, you know, shit take time, especially when you're dealing with legislation. When you're dealing with legislation and you're dealing with passing laws and amending laws and amending shit that's already in there, he knows it takes time. But he need to worry about his failure, bro. He just did a fight on a Friday night, didn't he? Or is it coming up and nobody's talking about it? Nobody's talking about nothing that he got going on. Nobody. And he's sitting there talking about, well, you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, they just kind of changed the rules in the Muhammad Ali Act. It's one belt per sanctioned belt body. So they're moving the goalpost there. But like I said about Oscar De La Hoya, figure out you getting sued. Everybody say you a crook. Canelo said you a crook. Juan Marquez said you a crook. You know what I'm saying? Canelo said you a crook. Ryan said you a crook. Now Virgil Ortiz is suing you and saying you a crook. Like, come on, man. Jamel Charlo said you made false promises. Everybody just making this up about you, dog. Devin Haney said you a crook. This is crazy. Come on. So But hold on real quick. But it is what it is. It's cold as hell outside, but this heat is heating up in this motherfucker. Hold on. The dog all knocked out and shit. This nigga, he knocked out. Should wake his ass with a left hook, make his ass get up and take out the trail trash. Yeah, shit too hot in there for me. You got to freeze a little bit in this bitch. I had to cut that shit down. Hold on. Trying to find out where we left off at. Wait. He said Walter Ortiz wants Spence. They just want to use each other to boost each other's profile. Black Jericho say one should be dragging the other constantly. Facts. That is a factual. Mr. T, he said, I ain't buying. He said, Black Jericho, I ain't buying it. They should have fought. I bet Jamel fight one before they fight each other. Yeah. He need to move up and try to get another belt. Jamel out here begging like Keith Sweater, Eddie, and Oscar to send him an offer. Yeah, they say he want like $5 million. Nigga ain't worth $5. Yeah, these niggas need to go back to a couple honey, nigga. Pussy should be more valuable than these niggas fights. You was probably bored as fuck. Yeah, that shit, man. Them niggas terrible, man. I don't know. I remember I think Edwin and Shakun fought, or no, we say, boy, what are you doing? You trying to get in this, man, don't knock my cords out. You trying to get in the sunlight. I turned the heat down a little bit. It's still going, my nigga. He got a heated bed. He must just like the sunlight. Wish I could put the camera on this nigga. But yeah, what we call him, the Princess Latifah of Newark. Yeah, Princess Latifah of Newark, man. Like I said before, nigga trash. Said Shakur can fight. He gonna win off T.O. not having a jab. Exactly. He said Keanu Juice Man Davis fight pushed back for the fourth time from February 14th to March 20th. Free Juice Man. They won't let bro fight. Yeah, that was the brother that went in there and put them hands on dog. He said he didn't beat the F out of her brother. He should have. Exactly, bro. Then she was like, she got the fuck on. Now she probably sucking on the Hector. Oh, tender dick ass nigga. Tender love so tender, holding me close to you. Maria, I surrender. I don't think he want to be on this stream, bro. We roasting Shakun all day. We call his new name is the Princess Latifah of Newark. Yep. You in 19 Who you calling the bitch? Yeah.
What you calling the bitch? I punched him dead in his eye.
Yeah. And Shakur is gonna be like a sock.
A sock and bopper?
Low key, I don't really care neither. Yeah, I was about to say I don't really care for man. I really don't care, man. That's one of the fights. I don't care, man. That's one of them fights that can get That's one of them fights that can get canceled, bro.
They deny my credentials.
Good. He probably was like, that nigga that be on that nigga channel, deny his shit. They was like, deny this nigga shit. They denied your shit, nigga. Oh, your T.O. ain't from New York. Yep, you got double denied, nigga. I'm glad they make it happen for you.
It was probably T.O., bro.
I think it was Shakun, man. You shouldn't be on this channel, man, talking shit about this nigga or condoning it.
I don't even be talking crazy. I can't control what you say.
Yeah, man, you shouldn't even be here. That's what you get. So I'm about to really fuck it up for you.
Man, I'm gonna be in the building now.
I'm
gonna get my credential though.
Man, God trying to tell you, set your bitch ass at home and drink your hot chocolate. You're gonna be mad as hell for going to that. Ain't gonna be no baddies in that bitch.
Yo, what
I guess your man.
What
your man.
What say?
He said, "Oh, that shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell."
He said, "When the last time you heard some girl say, yo, girl, we getting dressed to go to the Shakur fight?" Like,
that nigga AB told that nigga to run. Keep running, Tank.
He said you the new John Dillinger, nigga.
They not gonna let that nigga get bond in if he keep running, dumbass nigga.
He getting an automatic 3 to 5, right?
That's what he getting.
That's an automatic. It's an automatic 3 to 5 when you evade a warrant. a bench warrant by the federal government. It's an automatic 3 to 5.
I think he got I think that'd be lenient for like if it go on for like more than 2 weeks. I think he'd get that. I think that throw that out.
I heard that he really looking for Al, but Al is nowhere to be found.
You see the video I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga still got their money. Hey, Alvin, baby, you got your money, got your honey. Hey, Alvin, that nigga still got their money, nigga.
Hey, Alvin, we want to see your money.
When they talking about Oscar, we talking about me and Al, we talk. That nigga talking to Luis the Cubist or nigga ain't talking to Al, nigga.
He talking to Sam Watson about tickets. He ain't talking to nobody.
If he ain't busting that asshole open, Al don't want to see him. Let me just say it like that.
These are statements made by
if he ain't
known as Goodfellas Sport TV, not
allegedly. If he ain't cracking that hole open, Al don't want to see him.
Oh boy,
he ain't cracking that. If he ain't putting them fishnets on them stilettos, pumps, and look, if he allegedly ain't doing that, Al don't want to see this nigga, man. I'm telling y'all, all them niggas got to crack that ass open to get a little bit taste of their money. You see Mayweather gifting Jewish people changes. These niggas down bad, bro.
Look.
These niggas down bad.
He is, if there's a nigga who isn't an embarrassment, God
down bad, bro.
He's really gonna have to bust it wide open.
Man, he probably do come sit on my lap and tell Daddy what you want for Christmas.
Oh my Lord.
What's that, Al? Is that your pistol?
Look, Floyd be like, Al, is that your I'm not even gonna add it. Oh, I need that too.
Yeah, no, nigga in it too. When you go to fights, they gonna hog tie your ass like they did that Turkey and them did that reporter.
Nah, man.
Turkey and them hog tied that reporter. He said, I'm a little further south right now. Oh, good for you. Don't no good nigga deserve to be in Memphis. He said Gucci Man make niggas wear shit bags. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey man, any real Gucci Man fan know that song. He said, what happened to the soundboard? Oh, I gotta fix the mixer. I just ain't did it. I should have did yesterday.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to that too.
He said Bad Bunny said he's going to wear a dress during the Super Bowl.
CJ, don't ever.
Jamaican Money. Hey, I didn't know that was him. He be in the movies. He was in Bullet Train, Happy Gilmore. Actually, yeah, he was in Happy Gilmore too.
Oh, I'm thinking. I never seen it. I only know Happy.
It was alright, but Bullet Train was good as fuck though. I mean, he's talented. I'll give him that. Talented actor.
He's also, Rainbow.
Yeah, I didn't know until I seen him kiss that dude on stage.
You didn't know?
I don't know. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Even when I watched the movies.
When did you find out who he was? I'm gonna tell you when. Before you say, I found out who I heard of him first time. It was one of them. You know how they do the celebrity all-star games? It was like
on the NBA.
Yeah, it was like 2015, and they kept mentioning him, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? It was when remember when Kevin Hart was winning like MVP?
Yeah.
It was around that time, but he wasn't. I didn't know who he was, and I didn't know what he did until like a year ago, bro.
I ain't really heard the name till Bad Bunny Numbers. It's a robbery. That's when I first heard the name when Drake said that. But other than that, I didn't. I mean, when did I know who he was? When he kissed the dude on stage. That's when I found out who he was.
And that's when he kind of blew up. And that's when I said, I'm not supporting that at all. I don't even like reggaeton, to be honest. I don't understand it. It's like asking me if I like Turkish music. I never heard that either.
I just heard that. I just knew Bad Bunny Numbers. It's a robbery. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Niggas saw J. Cole album. J. Cole music been sounding the same.
Listen, wait, hold on. I'm gonna say it for you. J. Cole is nice, right? J. Cole's so nice that niggas in New York say that he from Queens because he went to St. John's. He went to school in my hood. J. Cole music is so methodical and boring. There's nothing that ever changed about it. I'm gonna tell you this.
I think when he came out, he had definitely more aggression. He kind of reminded me of Nas a lot.
He was like a fusion of like Nas, Jay-Z-ish, especially
when he came out. He was more aggressive when he came out.
Yeah,
he started doing his own production. That's what happened.
But his production was fire. But
it's all sad. It's like the Fab Soul tapes, bro.
No, Fab Soul Taste is fire. Look,
No, I'm not saying it's not fire, but it's all full. All the shit is just soulful. There's no change. There's no change in tempo. Every time you hear a rap album,
all one pace. It's just this.
Like with Fab Soul Tapes, it's the soul tapes. You know, okay, I expect this. But since when he came 2015, 16, sorry for that album was straight. But it still was like this, and it's always like
and you know what's crazy?
Niggas gonna.
He produced beats like High Power for Kendrick Lamar. You don't even rap on beats like that. Like
my thing, he should let 21 Savage pick his beats. 21 Savage and Rick Ross and Ghostface Killer. He should let them pick his beats.
To be honest, if he need an A&R, Rick Ross is probably the best beat selector in hip hop.
Ghostface, Rick Ross, and I'll say 21 Savage.
Look, call RZA. He should call RZA too.
Ghostface Killer, 21 Savage. What else I say? And the other nigga I said, and Rick Ross. That's it. All he need. Because 21 Savage had that beat. He had him rap on a lot. That's where he should really be taking this. That's
the pocket that he should be trying to veer into.
Just at least half the album should be that, and then the other half he can do what the fuck he want to.
An album, like you said, Soul Tape is in a what would you call a themed mixtape series. It's not an album.
But even if it was an album series, you get it. That's the theme. That's the theme. His music has been the same thing. Like Kendrick Lamar, every album Kendrick Lamar do is different.
Even when he dropped that, not the last one, the one before that whack
trash.
Where he was talking about my auntie is a man now.
Yeah.
But at least it's different than the one prior to it.
Every motherfucking Kendrick album is different, like him or not. It's drastically different.
Drastically. GNX don't sound like Good Kid, Mad City.
Then the other kids by City don't sound like Section 10 whatever, and Section 10 whatever don't sound like Section DNA and DNA.
It don't sound like To Pimp a Butterfly. Like
all of them sound different. They sound different.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Even though you don't like him like that, Future albums don't really sound the same neither.
I don't dislike Future. I don't know where you got that lie from. I got credit cards in Atlanta. I got Scanner. I know that's not him. If niggas say that, y'all niggas say that, I know that's not him, dog. Niggas like, nigga don't even know what Future is. I like Future.
You know he's spitting bars now?
Nigga about to retire. He ain't got no choice. He about to retire. He about to retire, bro.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Nigga's over with. Nigga 40. Nigga 40.
No, I'm not talking about Future. I'm talking about Designer.
Been over. What the fuck is we talking about?
He's spitting bars now.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Sold this little booty hole to Kanye allegedly, man. It's over with. Get that $5 million. Let's see it. He said, I fuck with Jersey Mike. I like Jersey Mike. Yeah, I do. This vegan ass nigga can't fuck with shit or pescatarian.
I don't eat no goddamn.
They got veggie shit. They got veggies.
I went to the deli last night, 2:00 in the morning.
I left my deli meat, no diddy.
Hey,
my deli meat and cheese in the car.
He said he like his meat from the where? What?
I left that shit in the car. Shit probably froze solid.
Yo,
that shit probably froze solid.
Yo, you know I was supposed to go to goddamn Vegas with Town. Be out there at the fight, and then I don't care what nobody say. Y'all could judge me if y'all want to.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Why you didn't go?
We about to get a blizzard, bro. We about to get like 15 inches.
That's Sunday, ain't it? That's Sunday, right?
No, Saturday night tonight into Sunday. I would have been stuck. I would have been.
Well, you come back Monday, right?
No, Sunday. I gotta come back Sunday. Cause I work Monday. I would have been stuck, bro.
They got a call to you, nigga.
I can't do that on my. You know where I work at. If I do that, I get in trouble.
For what?
Because it's on my benefits.
Nigga, you should have swapped shifts.
I can't swap. I'm the only one with my position. Pause.
Man, it's too bad for your ass, nigga.
I was gonna go. Look. I was gonna go to the AVN convention and clap.
I would just bought it. I just would have bought the ticket then at that point.
Yeah, but I didn't. It's too late. You know these technicalities are taking off and all that shit.
Or I'd have used somebody else's benefit. No, they would have noticed your dumb ass. I'd have flew a different. I'd have flew a different airline back then. Hell yeah. I would have went. Fuck that.
I could do that. I could do that on the.
They can't say I didn't want to get nobody sick. That's what I would have said.
Bro, I just had one of my homies just got fired over some shit like that. I ain't taking no chances. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, you just got a car too.
Yeah.
You ain't good at your job then.
Well, I'm great at my job. You're right. I ain't good at my job. I'm great at my job.
They ain't gonna get rid of you then. You can do what you want to do.
I already do. Well, you know, when they trying
See,
to,
and they
I'm
gonna
black. I'm black. They trying to get rid of me just because I'm too good.
Yeah, that's true. Do you see how Cameron handled this ex on the podcast? Yeah, that bitch a bop.
She's a.
They probably
She's a scorned bird.
J. Cole first main album was trash. I've been
It was utterly garbage. The only song that was good was the one with Missy Elliott. Other than that, everything.
Which one was the first one? Not the one that he had
the one that he had can't get enough, and the one with Workout that whacked.
What was the other one that was on there? The first single.
The first single was
I Got That Fire, I Got That Flame. I like that song.
Who that? It wasn't on the album, though, I don't think. It was a promo single, and it didn't work.
I liked it. Shit, Mayweather used it on 24/7.
I know. That shit was fine.
Then what was the first mixtape he did? Did he turn that to album?
The Come Up. That's where everything is based off of. The Come Up. Everything is based off the Come Up.
Future choose Cold Beats. He got no fucking choice.
He has no choice, but he make the best of what he could do.
Maury spin bars now also. Oh, you talking about the nigga that sing? We're in the kickstand. I don't even know how I know that nigga, man.
Man, come in a kickstand.
He said CJ said to me from the deli. Yo, where Henry come from? Henry come from? That nigga Henry been in a manger. He been in a manger, you know, baling hay in Georgia and shit. They're like, get your New York ass over here.
Henry,
get your New York ass over here.
You hear what he said? He said he liked meat from the deli. Hey, yo!
He said can't call off out of state. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. Dreezy, no.
Nigga, man, Kobe care too much, bro.
I definitely do, but you know, we got responsibility.
Don't you got PTO?
I definitely do, but I'm saving that. I'm trying to go to Japan for my birthday, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, sit your ass down. What the fuck you doing all this travel for? Sit your ass down.
Because I have a life that I want to live.
Nigga, you got the car. Now go get the mansion. Y'all niggas be doing dumb shit.
Look, it's a business trip. Look, it's
it's a business trip.
No, listen out. It might
nigga trying to go. This nigga
could benefit you too.
You trying to trick on? I don't want to say. I don't want to pimp no ling ling.
No, it's not.
I don't want to pimp no ling lings.
I'm looking into
the feds.
I'm looking to get into the sportswear business. If you know what I'm talking about, what do we talk about all the time? Yeah, and there's a crucial.
This nigga trying to come out with male leggings for y'all niggas.
No, stupid. I'm trying to come out with something that
This nigga trying to come out with male leggings for y'all niggas, man.
Nope, I'm looking into.
Hey, that shit might blow up. Have Bad Bunny wear your leggings?
Nah, I'm good. Nah.
If you're gonna be a trainer, you wouldn't do it.
I would. Hell yeah, I would.
All right, then they gonna be.
Look. Oh, I just came up with the name, CJ. We could call it Goodfella Shorts.
No,
Goodfella Shorts.
We've never seen them wear them. Never seen them wear them.
Listen, y'all, don't Goodfella Shorts sound like Sundown gonna fly over
Megalins. The first version could be NYC.
No, yeah, sell them in NYC.
NYC leggings.
And we gonna use CJ logo right there in the corner.
Right? Y'all got more blades than anybody else in the United States.
Yo, at this point, I think you're right.
I mean, y'all got more people than anybody else. I mean,
there's more species of human here than I've ever seen in my life. I think we got Atlanta beat and San Francisco.
Y'all have more people. But if you're going by percentage,
but they not. But you know the crazy thing, they're not from New York though. They always come from other places. But you know, everybody adopt New York and claim it.
Because you can't make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
So they say
you can go platinum in New York. To be realistically, you should be able to go platinum in New York.
Should be able to.
You should be able to drop an album. You should be able to go platinum just in New York.
By your own market at that. You don't need no radio play nowhere.
Oh, radio play dead.
You seen that this dude hosting Hot 97? He's not funny at all.
My man's that broke up with my man's. No, did he? He didn't break up with him, but they fell apart. What was his name? Jesus and Demiro.
I never thought that.
The light skinned nigga, right?
Yeah.
The light skinned dude, right?
Yeah, they replaced one light skinned dude with another light skinned dude. 5
A
years.
lot of people like it in New York that they moved to him. I was reading on the thread.
That they what booted Ebro?
No, yeah, they booted, but they liked the replacement. They like the replacement though.
I don't.
I guess he's from New York. He's from New York. I think he's straight.
He's
He's
from
cool.
Washington. He's just not funny to me.
I didn't like the fact that they broke up. I hate shit like that. I want to see people get money together, bro. It was no point. Like it's kind of like EPMD broke up because of miscommunication. One nigga had money and one nigga thought he was snaking him, but the nigga,
I told you that's my best friend's uncle, right?
Yeah, my man's was invested his money, not Eric Sermon, the other one.
I know you're talking about.
Eric, I forget his name.
Not Eric, but not Sermon.
Yeah, what's the other one? His name was Eric too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forget his name. And he the one that
that's hold on. That nigga invested his money. That's why. Hold on. Eric
own mad properties around here too.
Cause of him. Not because of him. That's why he fell out, but he probably seen him. Hold on. Eric and I don't know this nigga name. Could they just give me a nigga? They just called him PMD, bro. His name was Paris J. Smith.
Yeah.
So Eric Sermon was, but that's why you'll never see me hating on Tatum and Brown or saying who, even though I know who better. Hating on Terry, no man, Stace. No, he's not, but he's not fucking not. But
he got hair.
I don't care. Brown is like number 2 or 3 in MVP right now. If you keep it a bean.
We all know who really the best player in the NBA is. Luka Doncic.
Who?
Luka Doncic.
Shit. You saw Samari smacking that girl. Man, bro, Corey fought that case 2 years ago, bro.
What? I don't get. Can you just real quick? I know we're veering off topic, but what is the real beef between these two? I just need you to break this whole thing down. I'm
gonna talk about after this. I'll talk about Chisora and Wilder and Turner. So the video he talking about, Corey, she basically went to TMZ and said he hit her or whatever like that. They went to court. I believe it got thrown off. She a crackhead or some shit. So this shit was like that shit happened like a year ago. So I'm gonna tell you this. So that case is old. He spoke on that case so many times where he shouldn't even have said nothing about it. I don't care about you smacking no hoe to keep it real with you, keep a being with you. I don't give a fuck. That don't move me. You do what you do. I don't give a fuck. That shit. As many times I see a lot of these women on the internet fighting each other and hitting niggas, that shit don't move me no more. But he explained it. I'm not getting into it. So basically, they fighting. Corey invited the nigga on the show. I met the guy. He like 5'2", bro, 5'3". And what's so funny about it, my boy, this like 2000. Let me tell you this. This like 2000. Hold on, I'll tell you right now because I got my resume pulled up. Hold on 1 second.
You met Anton Daniels, basically. You said?
No. I met him like last year. Like I seen him at Roof Chris.
Okay.
Last year, not Roof Chris, but what you call it, Jay Alexander's. So hold on, I'm trying to pull this shit up. 1 second. So I want to say it was like 2020. I want to say this shit was like 2023, right? My boy said he seen him. I used to work with him. He seen him at the Walmart. I'm at the Myers in Pontiac out in Yaktown. Shout out my Yaktown niggas. He said this nigga was sitting there. I'm bullshit you not, though. I'm not gonna lie. He said he was sitting there like this on the bench watching his wife bag up the groceries, looking around like, yeah. So he was watching his wife bag the groceries and just sitting there like, yeah. And his wife and daughter was bagging the groceries and he's sitting there like he was the man or some shit. I'm telling you what he told me. He was like, man, he ain't who he told me straight up. He came up to me at work. He was like, he ain't who he say he is. And this is in 23. He told me he not who he say he is. He said that nigga's a fake.
And this is the nigga that was pandering to people on the internet?
Yeah. At the grocery store, this wife bagging and carrying the groceries. He just sitting there on the bench watching. So he was like, he told me then, he was like, he ain't who he say he is, bro. So I'm like, oh man, damn, right? Then, so basically, Corey invited him on the show. He was, I love his relationship advice, his views on his relationship advice. I don't know if Corey knew
Like the
I guess
totality
Corey knew
of his channel.
Yeah, I don't know if he studied them, but Corey had like 3 chicks. He had 4 people from the internet like in the past few months coming on the show. He had MTR. I don't know if you know who he is. Light skinned brother, media tutorials reviews. You've seen him. He had the Crimson Cure. He had Riva, and maybe he had somebody else. Shout out to Riva. She pretty.
Never heard of her, but keep going.
You've seen her.
You've seen her.
You've seen her. So he had them come on, and they all had great spots. So he was, I would love to talk to Anton Daniels. I like his relationship with you. So I don't know if he knew politically. I'm pretty sure he knew politically where he's at, but I feel like they should have kept a relationship. So he came onto the show in person. I know, man. You want to go outside? Come on. There you go, old ass nigga. Yeah, what up? What up, dog?
The homie Mouse.
I'm thinking about getting a pocket bully.
Let me Google.
If anybody want a pocket bully, let me know. You can have it. I just actually throw my mans a couple dollars. If you're in Detroit, are you close to Flint, or if you close enough to the Detroit or Flint, let me know if you want a pocket bully.
These are fire pocket bully.
Yeah, if you want to, you can have it. But I would just say throw my mans a couple dollars.
They live long?
Probably not. 7 months. He's 7 months old right now, so he's still pretty much a puppy. He trained. So nonetheless, it's like so he had him come onto the show, and it just, to me, and I could be wrong, from what I seen, it just seemed like Anton came with an agenda. I think Corey got the biggest black podcast show.
Outside of, who would you say, him and Cam Newton probably?
He's shitting on Cam. He's been doing this for like 10, 15 years. Like live show, Cam can't fuck with him.
No.
22,000 people was on this show live last week. So we talking about live show.
He was like, it was like Corey probably when Kevin Samuels was alive and he had that little hot streak. Him and Kevin Samuels.
That's Corey. Corey been around that long, so that's where the show Eric Spears got beat up on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So he said, he said, I thought Gilly had live podcast.
No, he's talking about live. You talking about live show?
Live podcast shows, not pre-recorded interviews. They really don't do interviews like that. So basically, it just went left. Like he got there, it just went left.
What was the subject supposed to be on? Like,
I don't know what they like. As soon as he got there, it was just seemed like either A, they planned it for it to be like this, to be honest, or B, they just didn't mesh. Okay. I feel also, in my opinion, Anton came on there with an agenda. Because he just got into it with Kenyon Martin too. He did an interview with Gilbert Arenas, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, them other little niggas you do a show with, you really the star." That was pretty much, and Kenyon Martin got mad.
Whoa. So he was talking crazy about Brandon and Nick Young and
anybody else. He said, "You really the star." I'm paraphrasing, but you really the star. The other little niggas just supporting Cass. Basically, that's what he said. So Kenyon Martin said something, the nigga ain't say nothing back to Kenyon Martin.
Of course not.
So he had already had that going on. So I don't know what happened per se, but they got to talking about. As soon as the nigga sat down, soon as he sat down. Matter of fact, I'll play it. Soon as he sat down, but my boy, bro, I don't know. He had to come with an agenda. Now, his response was, no, he didn't come with an agenda. Me and Corey talked about what was going to happen. My thing is this. He was with a bitch, which I'm gonna upload on Patreon. I ain't gonna talk about I'm not gonna talk about nobody, nobody marital thing going on. But if anybody already knew, we already knew he wasn't faithful. Okay. But that's a story for a different day. I'll just keep it a bean. We all knew that, dog. We knew what it was, right? Mm-hmm. We knew what it was. Just off GP and shit. So I'm gonna just play it to this point. So I don't know what happened, but at this point, this is where the point got to.
I'm gonna mute.
No, yeah.
doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's
war. All sucker shit
it's
going on.
It's a war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
we
here.
need physical wars.
No, it's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We gonna always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's
okay. That's something I can agree with him on. I definitely agree with him sometime, but I agree with him on that one.
What you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA.
He said he's from Detroit.
I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't hear that shit.
That's what should count.
I don't hear that shit.
Because out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about.
So that's pretty much where it went left at.
That's where it got kick-started.
That's pretty much got kick-started from. So he basically, so it went on from there.
Well, you should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
About liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this.
And he says that because he's cool with Megyn Kelly, who's a conservative who don't like black men. He stays on her show.
Megyn Kelly.
So of course
is the joint that's on DAZN.
No, that's the chick that's on Fox.
She's on DAZN too.
She's on the zone. Let me see.
Google it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google it right now just to make
sure. Shit, I ain't taking nothing but a chick on her.
No, I thought there was somebody else. There's another white girl that's just like that too. That's on Fox that worked for DAZN. But okay, so he's cool with her.
Yeah, he does her show, probably pro bono to keep it a bean with you.
Gosh.
So like I said before, let's go.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
He on YouTube. How do you not have a boss?
You don't generate your own money. YouTube pays you, so he has.
Thank you. And then he just quit his software job last year.
Yeah, he has a boss. He still has a boss.
We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
Kanye West said the same thing. What they do?
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go.
So like he said, he go after black males, and I'm gonna explain that content. I think he listen to this again. I think he definitely studied that time.
After white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men.
Well, you ain't been
Second time. This is the third time he about to duck the question.
You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
don't
taking
have,
the.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity, that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen
I get
something
right
about
here, he said he don't have the capacity. Listen, I guess what he really trying to say is you not taking the time to process what I'm saying. You just over talking me.
You're not listening. You all over talking me. Up.
Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking.
And that's a projection because he won't answer. He still won't answer the
but
question.
You see what he did right there? Instead of rebuttaling and saying, "Let me get my thought through," he throw an insult in there like a bitch. Keep going.
Loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian man?
But a professional interviewer would be like this. He's not he's a comedian. Okay, let's move on to the next question. You don't want to answer it. That's what a professional interviewer would have did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do to America to bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
There you go, right there. I'm not getting into that. You right then and there. That lets you know.
Dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
And this is where he got mad at.
This is
because
it right
true.
here. But look, what led to it is the triggering where he said what he said prior to. That's why he rebutted that way.
All over the police, and when the police shoot you, it really is nothing you can do.
No, there's nothing you can do.
Nothing. I mean, you can put your hand on the steering wheel, you can have your wallet on the dashboard, you can do everything they say do. If they shoot you,
they're gonna shoot
by accident or on purpose, because some people can't get shot on accident. If you fidget, you're gonna get shot. There's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do.
So it's really nothing you can. You can do everything right and still get shot.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are.
Here we go.
You suck the dick of black people right now.
That was it.
All right, so I remember your video last week, and I'm gonna tell you this, my nigga. Anybody say these words?
That's why I stopped supporting them. That's why I support them.
You say eat or suck.
You from New York though is different though.
I don't.
Some people feel like it's different. But in New York, suck my dick dick in New York is upper room activity.
Yeah, let's go fight, my man. Because what you talking about?
So basically, all week, he basically came back and he all week this nigga was talking tough.
Anton.
All week he was talking tough, and niggas like, you ain't a tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
You walk around with security, you say I'm calling the police, and there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion.
I don't.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Where that? But he going around acting like
he about it.
He about it. You not about it. And there's nothing wrong about it, bro. Mm-hmm. You're not a tough guy. Corey Holcomb is 6'3", 6'4". You're not a tough guy, and it's okay.
There's no. You don't need to be tough. You're not a fighter. You're not a shooter. You get your money by making content. Not a tough guy.
You're not a tough guy, but hold on. We gonna show my brother some love real quick, man. I know he don't mind. Y'all go subscribe to my brother real quick. I know he don't mind. Shout out to my boy.
Come on, man. Shout out to Urban Politicians TV.
That could make our entire life. We've done everything to protect our child, ensured that she's never, ever, ever needed anything whatsoever. Pray for me and my family. And at this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say.
He about to sue?
He about to sue? You just took it right from me. You just took it right from me. You just took it right from me. You're about to sue, my nigga?
You about to sue? He's not a tough guy.
I've been advised to this and that. Sue?
You're about to sue?
Yo, this is worse than DJ Envy didn't even sue Star when Star said that he was gonna eat his children. What?
He didn't even. And just imagine if he would have hit him.
He would have owned the 5150 show.
He would have sued. Yeah, he was going to sue. Because think about when he got up and it got heated, his security didn't even jump in.
But look, he got what, and I seen in the Discord when they was like, oh, he punked Corey and all that stuff. Corey said, say that dick sucking shit again.
Look here, real niggas from the street. You ain't got to be a street, but real niggas that operate in the that have social skills and know the streets. We knew what was up.
Yeah,
we knew what was up.
His body language.
The body language, bro. Let's finish.
Had a couple emergency phone calls. The only thing that I can say at this point is that I can't say anything else about it. First, I need to go and make sure that my daughter is okay. And so it's a lot of tests. I'm not sure if she got to get pulled out of school for the rest of the year. This may affect her in that way. So I have to make sure that she's okay.
You put your business on the internet. You put your daughter in harm's way.
Nobody.
Hold on. Yeah, but it's gonna make sense in a minute. But yeah, you put your bitch on the internet and you put your daughter on the internet. I always tell niggas, don't do it. What Biggie say? The shit don't mix like two dicks. No Diddy.
She's no longer safe even going to school anymore. We gotta protect our babies. Under no circumstances will I ever allow for my daughter to go under. So wait a minute. Are you guys telling me, some of you, because I see the overwhelming majority of you are logical, are you guys telling me that it is okay for people to go after underage children? I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces. I have to figure out how to pick. Corey,
my thing is this. You beefing with a nigga. It ain't no rules in war. Ain't no rules in war. You can try to play the sympathy card. My daughter was under. Ain't no rules in war. You might come in with some rules, but the guy you beefing with, if you fighting, you getting the best of him, he might pull out. Ain't no rules in beef. He pulled out an underage daughter. We seen a group of kids jump somebody pregnant mother in Chicago. What world do you think we living in? Ain't no rules.
I don't get why it came to this, and now you pandering to trying to. You literally it don't make sense because you went on this man platform, said what you said, and now it escalate, and now you pandering to take it there, the bitch route where it's.
Just like he would have hit you.
You would have took his show.
You would have took his show.
So why are you pandering now to get sympathy because of some shit that you said? You was having a one-on-one discussion as a man. Remember, he invited old boy to his piece. They had a face-to-face discussion. You said we could take it out back. Obviously, you never took it out. Look. Obviously he didn't take it out back. And then when shit escalate, you talking about where do we cross the line? I think you was about to cross the line physically. You didn't get to. You invited him to cross the line. The best way to cross the line to settle things is with the fisticuffs. Obviously, you didn't go there. And now you're talking about you want sympathy and this is the wrong thing to do. My man, why was you talking hostile in the first place? It don't make sense to me.
That's just not you. And I feel like it's responsibility on Corey as well. Because once you knew he was on that type of time as an interviewer and the leader of the show,
you're responsible to de-escalate the situation.
Exactly. It's a way that you de-escalate.
I agree.
There's a way to, just like I said, when he said that, I was like, all right, you don't want to answer the question. Let's move on.
That's all I would have done. It would have been a hostile interview, but still.
That's all you have to do. In those situations, being socially inclined is you have to, as an interview, you have to be socially inclined, bro. He don't want to answer. You try to get him answered 2-3 times. Guess what? Okay, let's move on to the next subject. You know what I'm saying? Because people seeing what they needed to see. Nothing can come good if you keep going after that. But let's move on, bro. Let's go over to what Corey said to get him to that point.
Would normally never be around. You ugly. You ugly. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter? This mother brag on not having no children out of wedlock. What happened, D? It crashed.
Now,
That's the bro. We good. You got the clip with his wife?
I think
the clip with that nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin,
so. Basically, I think he edited the daughter picture out of the video. So shout out to Ant.
Yeah,
he edited the daughter
if I
picture
get under
out.
your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. Don't nobody want no kids with you.
He edited the wife
Nobody
out
want
too.
no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get
like,
dude
it's
off
like
the
trying
screen.
to break a fever, but you don't know what.
So at the end of the day, he, basically that's pretty much what he said, man. But he had the wife up there, and like I said before, his wife seems sweet. Like I said, she seems sweet. I ain't saying nothing about nobody's wife and nobody's situation. But I'm gonna play one last clip, bro. Hey, I gotta show my other dude some love too. He was watching me, man, and he didn't. Both these brothers, man. Shout out to Urban Politician. Y'all go subscribe to my brother, man.
Great channel,
man. He blew up, man. I love it. And there's some other boy that blew up, man. I'm happy to see you blow up. I know Corey don't like this nigga, but hold on. So here we go. It's another one. Shout out to Self Talk, man. So I like, he coming up, man, big time. So shout out to bro too. Remember, bro on the rise. Let's go. Great channel.
Kwame Brown used to be on my nuts. It's the honest to God truth. Man, I like what you're talking about, bro. I like it. Just
putting out content was letting him know, like, hey, what's going on with Kwame? Because last we know of was that Anton Daniels and Kwame Brown was cool. Remember, we did a video a couple of months ago when King Martin was calling out Anton Daniels, when Anton Daniels was on Kwame Brown's platform talking about the Gilbert Arenas situation, with Gilbert Arenas selling his YouTube channel 50-50 partnership with Underdog Fantasy. And in that video, Anton Daniels had called Gilbert Arenas co-host nobodies, and that had upset King Martin, and King Martin went off on Anton Daniels, right? So yeah, man, so I guess that's why people from Anton Daniels community was like, yo, what's going on with Kwame Brown?
what's wrong with Kwame? He talking mad crazy. What is he saying? I'm completely unaware of what's happening in most spaces. I get a general idea. Kwame and Carcino is talking crazy. Yeah, Kwame Brown is super biased. It's sad to say lost a lot of respect. Oh, he's talking about me negatively? Well, I mean, listen, if I'm not mistaken, Kwame Brown was on the platform, right? No? Listen. Y'all got to give these people grace. I got to give them grace. And the reason that I say y'all got to give them grace is because y'all have to understand that most of these people are part of the industry, right? And so when I say a part of the industry, as much as they try to act like they're independent and they're independent thinkers, they not.
So Anton responded, and he got disrespectful in his response. So check it out right here. Here's the clip right here.
Kwame Brown used to be on my nuts. It's the honest to God truth.
So I'm guessing he heard what Kwame said. So at least he didn't let the chat like hype him up. I guess it's after he heard it.
Man, I like what you're talking about, bro. I like it. Used to be all on my nuts. All the time. All the time. Used to be on my nuts. But I understand that Kwame Brown, after his whole thing with Gilbert Arenas, and from a business perspective, his whole thing with Gilbert Arenas, his whole thing with Stephen A. Smith, Kwame Brown caught a wave. He caught a wave, and that's how he was able to build up his platform to get to whatever his subscribers is. But Kwame Brown hit a ceiling. He's not able to grow his platform based off of his own analysis, based off of his own content. And so, he do these dusty live streams where it's just him off camera. Yeah. Me. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So Kwame get the stimmy pack like everybody else. But what's embarrassing is because Kwame is supposed to be better than the dusty niggas that he's spending all of his time hanging around. Kwame Brown is a fucking former #1 pick in the NBA. What are you doing panels with randoms that you don't even know? That's for regular, everyday people like me that didn't have the back. I see why Jordan was like, man, this nigga soft. But he keep trying to do what everybody else is doing instead of understanding.
Cause he a real nigga. That's why. He a real nigga. That he go to the streets, unlike your bitch ass. He a real nigga. He ain't feel like he above nobody else. Like you get a little YouTube wave, and this nigga think he better than niggas. That's all it boiled down to.
Why are you always talking about? You see, this dude, he gonna end up getting slapped by somebody that really.
He gonna end up getting clipped, dog. Nigga gonna get clipped, bro. He gonna deserve it.
On your piece, like, fam.
Like he too reckless with that shit. But let me finish.
And that he's supposed to be much greater than that.
So back, he let you know right then and there, nigga, you this and you supposed to be above these niggas. That's what he's saying. That's how he feel.
Sounds like he'll sell his butthole.
It's the truth.
Absolutely.
There's no reason why I should have a big
nuts. So let's check out what Kwame Brown said in response. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
You short, no neck having dummy. You literally listened to your crowd and said, what did Kwame say? You didn't hear nothing I said. You didn't take your time. Remember, the man that don't give a fuck about what nobody say.
So he didn't listen to him.
You didn't take your time and figure out what is it that I said. You automatically went to running your mouth. You automatically.
And that's a bad thing to do. Because these fans will sit here and say, he said this, and they do the unboxing. He said that, and he did this, and then they can't even say none of that shit. It was lies or fabrications or misunderstanding, and beefs have been started like that. Motherfuckers done been killed like that in the street.
We say I don't be outside. Ironically, I'm outside right now. I'm just not new money like you, and I don't act like a jackass like you. I don't have to show that I'm on camera. I don't have to play tough. I'm not you, nigga. You are a fool. But if you said that I'm like a chick, but if I get upset with you, I'm a doer. I'm gonna handle it myself. You get upset with me, you got to call another grown man. What is you talking about? You got to call another man for me. And unlike you, dumbass boy, I turn my camera off because I'm not chasing clout. I don't give a about this YouTube. I don't. You telling me that I want to be a content creator. You go back and look at one of my lives where I'm talking to my brother about being a content creator, you dummy. I know you got a little fetish about sucking D and nuts and all this. I understand you like to talk to men like that, but that's not going to get me out of character. I don't got no wife. I don't got none of that. You do. And I'm going to show you why you should leave a nigga like me alone. And you should leave a nigga like Corey alone, too. But now you want to play tough guy. So let's play tough guy. What is it for a man to gain the world but lose his soul? You clown ass boy. You just like Charleston White was at a basketball game and some other dudes walked up to you asking you about me. Do you know that no dude in their right mind would come up to me and ask me about you? And no dude in their right mind would come up to me and ask me about you. Matter of fact, a dude bet not ask me about no another man at a basketball game while I'm trying to enjoy my time and I done brought tickets and there's girls around.
Okay, so that's what Kwame Brown said in response to Anton Daniels calling him out, man. So yeah, you know, like I said, at one point they were cool, so now it's like,
yeah. So this nigga gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yeah, he's gonna get whooped on. He deserved every ass whooping that's coming his way because
he deserved the ass whooping that he gonna get the ass whooping that Charleston White should get.
You know what's crazy is because, and I feel like Kwame put that into perspective. It's when you get around them people, you know what we talking about. You feel like you got this invisible shield and you could just talk to your own any type of way you want. There's a lack of respect there.
Cause they know, cause he ain't never. I guarantee you, he ain't never shot a fair one.
He ain't never been stalled on.
He ain't never been smacked for that. Daddy didn't beat his ass for talking reckless.
Which means he ain't never been the one to talk reckless in the first place.
Yep, got a little bit of money and think, I got security.
I could talk all crazy because I got a bag. There's a lot of people that don't give a damn about no bag, and you need to be a little bit humble, my man, because somebody gonna fix you up real proper. And you lucky Corey didn't do it, but Corey didn't do it because
you was gonna sue him.
You was gonna sue him, but when you asked him, when he asked you, say that one more time, you made sure you stayed silent. He tried to cop a plea.
And then at the end of the day, these niggas are biosecurity. They said he got out of he ran out. He ran out of LA, sold his Laker tickets and ran out of LA. He left immediately and got on the plane and got the fuck up out of there.
What?
He immediately left and got the fuck up after the show. He left and got the fuck up out of there.
And said, I'm good.
Hold on. I'll prove it to you. Hold on. This will be the last one before I slide.
And why we got to go outside?
Right.
If it's really about that, why we got to go outside, nigga? Get down where you mad at. If I'm not walking outside with it. If it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm gonna turn my back and walk outside and let I don't know that well walk behind me. Shut the fuck up with that. Anton still on business. That's clown talk. He didn't want to smoke either.
Okay, so in today's video, we got to talk about Craig Fact's YouTube channel.
Black people right now.
He was there at the end of it. He came on a podcast. If you guys missed that, let me show you guys this clip right here.
Looks like he's gonna get out. I will snatch him right up.
Hey, I'll beat your ass, nigga.
You ain't going.
Hey, so he basically pulled up. When he heard what happened, he wasn't at the show, but he pulled up.
They ain't beat nobody yet.
No.
Hey, like that.
But Craig Facts reacted more to the situation, responded to some of that stuff. Let's listen to what Craig Facts had to say about Anton Daniels responded to the Corey Holcomb 5150 fight. Let's check out this clip right here. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that.
So when the nigga tried to up the ante, like let's go outside, he was already playing. Why we got to go outside?
Right.
If it's really about that, why we got to go outside? Get down where
So we get
was
to
the whole Zoe and Aries Spears situation. That man had to pay 20 grand because of that fight, and he felt like he caught on to being baited. Oh, I'm not about to. This ain't gonna happen. I'm not doing this again. Because we don't. How can you even be mad enough to really go through a fight them you barely know?
Right.
Where's the anger coming from? You gotta master a technique where you find somebody else you mad at in the back of your brain.
Right.
Ready to get down and fight with it, sustain that at some point a rebel rouse. So if the business was stood on, we wouldn't be talking about if they thing, man. He flew out here and wasted his motherfucking time. Because now he's doing all these interviews talking about Corey scared of people in his city, and it's like now you twisting people's words. Now you're triangulating. Now this is starting to come across as sickness. Talking about who's scared and where they can't go and who's richer than who and all this other goofy shit. Dog, stop that playing. Stop it.
DC, so he's capitalizing on the situation now, and
Yeah, but that's cool, bro.
No.
It's like being a crackhead. You get that one little hit,
They're like, okay.
Argument for that, sure.
Now you on there with Whitlock. Whitlock gets no ride on this. So basically, I can't find it, but basically it was a clip where he said that he left out of he ran out of LA, sold his Laker tickets. I can't find it. And he immediately got out of here. So
he
said, hold on. He said Corey felt disrespected why he didn't do shit. He just told you right there on the video. He told you exactly why he didn't do shit. And I'll play it again. Hold on. You might have missed it. Or you might have made that comment. You definitely must have missed it. But hold on. I'm trying to see. I'll go to the exact point. Right here. He definitely brought it up right here. But I know people don't. I've been watching the show for over 10 years, so I get it. So
things I feel like was in the back of his mind was the whole Zoe and Aries Spears situation. That man had to pay 20 grand because of that fight, and he felt like he caught on to being baited. Oh, I'm not about to, this ain't gonna happen.
So basically what he's talking about, Aries Spears is on the 5150 show. It was some years ago. He had a co-host named Zoe Williams. I felt Corey was in the wrong in that one. So Aries Spears is up there drunk. You can look it on YouTube. And he was drunk on the show. He was calling the girl that was on the 5150 show, D. She used to be married to Ice-T. He called her a Mexican bitch and all this shit. And he got to Zoe. He kept calling Zoe light-skinned nigga. You shut your light-skinned ass up like that. And basically for hours they went on, he went on berating Zoe, and Zoe uppercutted the nigga, beat the fuck out of him. So instead of Corey having the leadership to remove Aries Spears from the show, he allowed Zoe to punch Aries Spears, and Aries Spears turned around and sued him. So that's why nothing happened. And then on top of that, Anton Daniels had a whole security crew in there. So it's you versus a whole security crew. So at the end of the day, are you really gonna hit? Now, if he would have hit him, I mean, he would have got sued again. He already just threatened to sue him. He's going to sue Corey Holcomb for what he said about his daughter. So what are we talking about?
Which he said.
What are we talking about? He made it very clear after this he's about to sue Corey Holcomb. So if he hit Corey Holcomb, he was going to sue him. So
and wait, hold on. He made it clear by saying, I was advised not to speak on it no more. So it's coming.
He's going to sue. So like I said before, I don't really get where's the perspective coming from. He's a bitch ass nigga. That's just what it is. He's a little nigga too. 5'3". He come to my fucking Gucci belt. How about that? He's a little nigga. He's a bitch ass nigga. It's just no two ways around it, bro. I don't believe the nigga from Detroit. But every city got whole ass niggas. He's a bitch ass nigga, dog. To tell another black man stop sucking the dick of black people, like right then and there, it wasn't the suing that made me not fuck with the nigga no more.
Look at the comment that just came in.
He said, "Miss with that shit, I seen Corey Holcomb shock up." We already knew that. Y'all a year behind him slapping a bitch. That we already knew about that case. Go hear what he got to say about the case. Go hear what he said, but I don't know if he get down, he squabble or not. I can't say if he squabble or not.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this when it comes to that, right? Listen, to echo what CJ said, and this is not that I'm agreeing with CJ's statements. I'm piggybacking. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If a nigga dealing with a bitch, I don't care what niggas think about. If it's my bitch or if that's my bitch right there, I handle my bitch the way I handle my bitch. Niggas should.
Okay, that wasn't.
It don't matter.
That one.
If a bitch gonna boss up on me like she a man and try to play the role of a man, you just
gonna handle your business. At the end of the day, he already spoke on that shit. I think the case got threw out or something. I believe the case got threw out. I don't give a fuck about none of that. He told another black man to stop sucking black people dick.
That's crazy.
And we're just going to gloss. Gloss over that.
And the reason why he got upset is because he asked them. He did not answer a question pertaining to white men.
And like I said before, one thing about the black community, dog. One thing I noticed, dog. It protects the worst. It protects the coons. It protects the Pookies, the Ray Rays. They don't give a fuck. The reason why black people continue to support Anton Daniels is because he panders to black women. He panders to black women.
He panders, and
he don't say nothing bad about black women for real. He said a lot of bad shit about, like he said, liberal white women and black women. He invited him to a fight. He didn't invite to it. He said, say I suck dick again. Did he say it?
He didn't. He didn't say it.
He had security right there. He had a security. It's Corey versus him. It's Corey versus him in the security.
He didn't say it.
What are we talking about here?
He didn't say it. Like,
do y'all understand? Corey's like, hold on, let me say this before I gotta go. Corey 300 pounds, 6'3". This nigga Anton come to my dick, nigga. Literally. Me and Corey around the same height. There's nothing that he was going to do. On my mama, I will beat Anton Daniel ass with my left hand, bro. He's a little nigga. There's no disrespect. I will beat his motherfucking ass with one hand. And that bitch can be broke. He's a little nigga. He not busting a grape, bro. Nothing. He not doing nothing. He fat. He out of shape. He not doing nothing. So really,
I really don't think he could fight.
Look, man, he can't. I sized the nigga up. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or a good thing. He can't. Corey would have got no kudos from beating Anton Daniels up. That's like Deontay Wilder beating up Nayu Inoue. We give the nigga credit. He was a lose-lose situation. I blame Corey for not being a good interviewer. I blame Corey for not being a good leader at times on the show.
And I blame him for inviting a sucker onto his podcast.
I think the more we watched it, we knew that he studied the nigga.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like a part of me feel like this shit was staged.
Because look, why would you? Remember what started the engagement was. He said, I feel like you don't. He basically was saying he feel like he don't hold white men accountable. You wouldn't know that if you didn't know something about him already. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I feel like this shit probably was staged.
Man, it could have been. I don't put nothing past. No,
I think it was staged, bro.
I don't put nothing past nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I think this shit was staged. But I think when it got to the point when you talk about niggas' daughters, wives, me personally, I would never do shit like that.
But you get it though.
I get it.
That there's no rules.
I get it. There's no rules.
Okay.
If you do it to me first, I may clap back, but for the most part, like I'm not. His wife seems sweet as fuck. Everything I heard about his wife seems sweet as fuck. You know, the daughter, you know, I ain't got nothing bad to say about the daughter. I don't know her. She's an Olympic, potential Olympic athlete, a productive woman. But just keep your bitch and your keep people off the internet, bro. That's just what I would say. Just keep your people off the internet. But him personally, I mean, at the end of the day, I hope it's staged, bro. I'm glad they didn't fight. I say that. I'm glad they didn't fight. We didn't need that. I thought when they got through that point where they still sat down and talked,
it would be smoothed over after that.
That'd have been a great point for the black community.
Yeah, you can agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree and still be cool as a man and take a picture. I feel like when they didn't do that, when that happened, I was like, okay, cool. But then it is what it is. It is Corey overtalk his host. Corey, like I said about Zoe Williams, he wasn't a great leader in that. He should have sent an Uber for Aries Spears to get the fuck up out of there. You know, he seemed to be kind of, a little bit kind of jealous that he didn't sell his asshole and quoting him, everybody else sold their asshole. Look, guess what? When you choose a path, like I said, if I chose the path to take my channel the way I took my channel, and keep it a bean, I understood what came with that. You feel what I'm saying? I understood that I wasn't gonna get the views or I wasn't gonna blow up but the streets fuck with me. Like people do, like a nigga sent me $100 the other day. The streets fuck with me. I done seen people in the grocery store give me bread, show me love at the store, at the events. Hey, let's do it. Like the street. I'm happy with the streets fucking with me before I go mainstream. I'm completely happy with everything I got right now. But I knew it was a conscious choice when I spoke on certain topics and spoke certain ways. I wasn't going to be commercially big.
You were never going to get to be
exactly
where Garfield is at right now.
Exactly, and I was fine with that because I can't be fake.
Mm-hmm.
The real nigga gonna come out regardless. I accepted that, but Corey, he ain't gonna never accept that. He's gonna get me mistaken. I don't fuck with support. Y'all gotta expect something when you call a man out but being a sellout. No, I mean, he asked him 3 times. He didn't call him a sellout. He said, why don't you say something?
And to be honest, CJ gave fault to both guys. He just said Corey was wrong for not just saying going on to the next question.
I'm gonna do a stream and invite you on for sure. But like I said, he asked you 3 times. You oh no, I want to speak on. You proved this point right. Anton does what all panderers do.
Which is
let me say this. This is
the internet I don't respect.
And this is the thing about pandering in the black community, bro. No matter how much coon shit you do, but as long as you support Keisha and black women, you cannot you immune to being a coon. As long as you got a black woman on your arm As long as you pander to Keisha, no matter what else you do, you can be on Megyn Kelly Fox show like he is, or the woman who don't like black men, you immune to it. That's pandering one-on-one. Derek Jackson did it. You know what I'm saying? Even people talk about Corey, but Corey panders to black women still to a certain extent. I'm not saying it's pandering, but he supports I ain't saying you shouldn't support him, but
he supports the foolery.
Like he on both sides. He get it. He be still trying to. Even if you listen to Kevin Samuel's message, it was more help. It was no harm in his message to black women. It was help.
It was harsh. It was harsh.
It was harsh, but it was harsh. It was real. Yeah. But if you pander and lie to them, you are immune to being a coon in the black community, bro.
Because you know, the minute you harsh, the minute you say the truth is very uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Remember, what did they call him? They say he was gay.
Why the fuck is the Hornets and Wizards playing at 12 o'clock? It's nasty work.
That's crazy.
Nasty work.
Damn. And I think I got somebody on the Hornets on my fantasy basketball team. But anyways, yeah, the minute you say something that's truthful but it's blunt, you don't sugarcoat it.
You gotta be passive aggressive. You gotta be passive aggressive with your truth.
Which is remember, passive aggressiveness is a female form of delivery.
Brad form of delivery too.
And and Cracker form of delivery. It's not real. And the truth is a hard pill to swallow. The minute you don't do that is the minute you do the opposite. You're gay, you don't like your people, you don't respect your people, you're a coon, you don't like this and that type. Listen, what you said this all the time. Cooning. I want everybody to get this very, very clear. Cooning is not limited to the race of women you deal with. And guess what? This is what I don't like neither, because somebody just tried to come out their face to me a couple weeks ago and tell me because they don't about my dating history. Cooning is not limited to, oh, well, he's a coon because he don't like dark-skinned women.
That's not at the top of the coon chain.
Cooning is this. I know better. My daddy was a drug dealer, but I'm still gonna sell drugs.
Or he's gonna be like Lil Durk and his daddy still
a gangster
behind a gang and tell him to be a gangster.
Cooning is when something happens on TV to a black person, I'm gonna go riot in my own community and tear it down. You're a coon. Cooning is still supporting music that talks about killing your own people.
Yeah, that's true. Black people have a real superficial definition of being a sellout.
Surface level. This is a surface level of being a sellout.
It's like that brother. It's like that brother that what was his name? Robert Smith that paid off Morehouse's student loan debt.
Yeah.
And the first thing they started saying, "Oh, he got a white. He got a." All right, but I'm about to wrap it up. Okay. This nigga be talking shit all morning. It's like when people say, "Oh, he got a white wife." It's like what? He just paid off all these brothers' student loan debt. What are we talking about? But it is what it is. I gotta go be a slave to my dog. Get ready for the day. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna be Taylor on. I might do if I got enough time, I might go live on Detroit channel, Benjamin Foe and B Taylor. So I'll hit y'all up over there too if I get time. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Kobe for coming on. Come on, you wanna get on camera one more time? Come on, man.
Hey y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, what is it? It's White Queens Forever, Black Women Never. That's the name of his channel. White Queens Forever, Black Women Never. It says it's white. Nah, man, I'm about to show it to you. I'm about to show you his channel right now. It's White Queens Forever, Black Women Never. So if you a swirler, you know how them New York niggas is, man. Snitchavelli.
It's Megavelli.
Yeah, he was Snitchavelli, bro. You already know Kobe telling, man. Queens niggas tell more than anybody else.
This nigga is crazy. That's Harlem niggas. You know that for sure.
Is it Harlem or is it
Harlem?
Yeah,
Harlem. It's Harlem.
Harlem not even a borough, so they don't even count. So we say
Harlem is a sector of a borough, which is Manhattan.
So we just say Manhattan, niggas are snitches?
Yeah, Manhattan. We gonna say Manhattan.
No, ain't Max B from Harlem. He keeping New York relevant right now.
Absolutely, the boss Don. That's who my name come from. I didn't choose it though. Somebody gave me the name Megavelli.
Who, Tom?
No, Town, because Town don't even know Max B.
Him and they about the same age. They probably
are the same.
Probably
age.
went to, they probably
are the same.
Yeah, I know they was there with. I know they was there with Moses. Chiseled the tablets. Old ass niggas.
Yeah, there go the channel right there. There go the channel right there.
Yeah, subscribe. White Queens forever. Nigga Belly never.
Jesus Christ. All right, all right, man.
No, I gotta file a copyright strike on this bitch though, real quick.
Why you got file copyright? Oh, because you stole my shit.
Yeah, man, we should have to file a copyright strike.
No, he stole my. He literally stole my template. And if I watch, I'm gonna go in a 10 video.
Hey, shout out to Sean. He made it a hot song. He would say he made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. All right, bro.
Yeah,
Peace.
I used Dude's template.
He was using it wrong. Hey, Jay-Z, I ain't gonna lie. Jay-Z a fucking monster, dog.
He is.
Jay-Z a fucking monster.
And that's Brooklyn niggas for you. They'll steal from you.
That nigga's a monster. Peace.